What's up YouTube? It's RJ and welcome back. Today, taking a look at a pair of slides. I've never done a review on slides. I've never talked about slides. In fact, this is like my first pair of slides probably in the better part of a decade because traditionally I'm into flip-flops for whatever reason, probably growing up in Southern California. Just really big on like reefs and rainbows. We got Rainbow locally, one of the best flip-flop brands, sandal brands out there. So hard not to like really vibe with what they're doing, you know, growing up here locally, but had to pick these up. I'm a Boost fanatic. You already know what they are. Today we're talking about the Adilette Boost, obviously a slide from Adidas. Traditionally, when you see this particular sandal silhouette or slide silhouette, it's in cloud foam form. For whatever reason, here we are, half a decade late. You know, if you ask anybody who's into Boost, but we're here nonetheless. So let's dive into them, break these things down, talk about the good, the bad. There's really not any bad, but let's talk about them nonetheless. Breaking them down, if you know the cloud foam slide, it's exactly the same with Boost, but I'll do my best to break it down nonetheless. In this particular color, black leather strap all the way around. You've got the 3-stripe Adidas branding, again, typical for this silhouette. Beneath the strap, you have a little bit of foam, just padding, you know, reinforcement, comfort. And then below that, you've got, I guess, a felt layer just sitting right on top of the Boost, just for traction, comfort, all that kind of stuff. On the heel portion right here, you do have the Adidas Performance logo. The only real branding that you see throughout the whole slide, aside from the 3 stripes that we already covered. Again, not a whole lot to talk about, you know, it just is a slide nonetheless. And then right beneath that felt piece is what we've all been talking about and all been waiting for. All that Boost. Exact same amount of, I guess, material that you would have on a traditional foam slide. But in this case, it is the notorious BASF Boost material. We've been waiting for these for the better part of a decade, and why it took Adidas this long to get them out, we'll probably never know. You know, I know in the early days of Boost, the material was kind of, you know, on a shortage, or they were allocating it towards specific silhouettes, but with all the general releases that are coming out, they definitely could have done these a little bit earlier than they did. Can't complain because I've been looking forward to them for a long time, you know, and so when they did pop up, you know, I woke up, I saw them on the Twitter timeline and had to jump on them. Luckily, I got a pair before they sold out. They will probably restock for those of you who are still looking for them, but as of now, they haven't. Back to the breakdown. Below the Boost midsole, I guess we'll call it, is a rubber outsole. It does semi-resemble the outsole of an Ultra Boost 19, just without the Continental branding. I assume there's no Continental rubber on here just because that would have spiked the price. You know, when you have to split with other brands, you know, that collab on things with you, that does cut into your cost and your profits and all that kind of stuff. So I assume that's probably why they left them out of this particular piece, but looks exactly the same. And when it comes to a slide, this isn't something that's gonna be crazy, you know, performance driven. That pretty much breaks the slide down. You know, I knew this would be a quick one, but I wanted to share it with you guys nonetheless. Outside of the breakdown, price, $60 retail, but these did drop during the Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. And I think my price was right around 25 bucks. Might have been a little bit of, you know, shipping and tax, but still sub 30 bucks shipped to my front door. Can't beat it for that price. You know, I think 60 is a little steep for a slide, you know, depending on if it's something that you wear, you know, regularly or that you fit into your rotation. But, and I did mention Rainbow's probably around the same price, but you know, a little steep. So sometimes you can get Boost for like, you know, Ultra Boost for like 80 bucks, 90 bucks, depending if they're on sale or not. So, you know, a slide for 60 is a little steep, but you know, it's something we've been waiting for. So I definitely had to grab them. Again, 60 bucks isn't crazy. So if they do restock, I doubt they'll still be on sale because all those, you know, cyber sales are coming to an end, even though some people have extended them. You know, I think Adidas is included in that. I imagine once they come back, you know, and if they do come back in a slew of colorways, price will probably jump up just a bit. As far as comfort goes, when it comes to a slide or a sandal, not gonna get much more comfy. I don't have a lot of experience with cloud foam, so I'm not really gonna do the whole comparison there, but I think it's just gonna be personal preference, and I have a feeling these are probably right there with them. You know, if I had to give you a number, easily 9 out of 10 as far as comfort goes, in my opinion. You know, I don't think it's much more comfortable than these are. As far as sizing goes, I saw one review that said that these were very small. I'm typically a 10.5, and I opted for the 10 because they only come in whole sizes. They fit great, you know, there's actually a little bit of room. So I would go you're true to size, if you're a half size, you know, if that's typically on the larger size, I'd go down, and vice versa. If it's on the smaller size, I'd go up, you know. So like I said, I'm a 10.5. I did go with a 10 and they fit perfectly. I have no complaints as far as sizing goes. That's pretty much the full breakdown. I will throw these on feet and give you guys a good look at them on feet. And I will apologize in advance because you're gonna see my ugly feet in the video, but how else am I supposed to show these off, right? So I will throw these on feet and give you guys a look at them. That's gonna do it for the full breakdown on the Adilette Boost slide. If you have any questions about it, leave them down below in the comments. I will get back to you. Other than that, thumbs up the video, much appreciated if you do. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell notification, get a little notif every time I do something on the channel. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me. As always, I'm RJ. I appreciate all of you for checking out the video, and until next time,